Previously on Tales of Berseria, we returned to the Earth Pulse to view additional flashbacks about Artorius and Ceres. We also completed Zavid's side quest and convinced him to abandon the notion of sparing dragons. But now Eisen is in danger of becoming one himself. Okay, so are they just gonna why are they hanging out in the wilds? It's dangerous. Oracles of old were something like exorcists. They had the same connection with Malakhim. However, Malakhim were the ones who chose the vessels, still turning us into puppets and using us like tools. The way humans think can sometimes be even more frightening than malevolence. Siegfried was the first oracle and bore a flaming sword called Caliburn. The sacred blade was kept at the Temple of Trials, which stood in this land, but now rests beneath a lake. But that too must be the fate desired by the great Moloch Brunhild. Sitting unused is a purpose in and of itself. Ordinarily, humans shouldn't be able to detect demons or Malakhim without possessing resonance. In addition, it takes stronger resonance to sense Malakhim than it does demons. That's the reason there are there are many more stories about devils and monsters than there are about angels. So Numbnot's revival has increased everyone's resonance without them even being aware of it. There were 2 sacrifices, so the revival was broken into 2 steps. And humanity became aware of demons after the opening, and Malakhim after the advent. But what about malevolence? Malevolence is the source of all this evil, but it also requires powerful resonance to see it. And right now it's being veiled by Numbnot's domain and the power of the Farians. Apart from strong malevolence like mine, apparently. I was trapped within Numbnot's domain. I'm ashamed that I fell into such a simple snare. I must train myself anew under the esteemed Prime Lord Zenris. Well, I'm in for one heck of a scolding first. I started helping with the cooking. When I grow up, I want to be a chef like Dad. You cook and I'll eat. I want to hurry up and get big like so Zavid will teach me. Zavid runs into the weirdest folks ever in his travels. There was a demon lord, a Malak, a demon, a witch, an exorcist, and the Reaper. And they were all in one group together. Can you believe that? In an era of disaster, family ties become even more precious. The 2 of us will do whatever we can to help children who have lost their families. I know something happened, but Zavid has always been an honest man. So I'll keep my faith in him until he decides to talk. Alright, I got the final shop level. Sovereign Asterite. I accepted the national distribution system, but giving away all my wares for free is just too much. Someone's going to have to pay me back, that's for sure. Isn't it a bit late for that? You accepted the system, right? That was then, and this is now. Now is what matters. The exorcists are having a rough time. That just means they need our help more than ever. Right, they're fighting for our sakes after all. So what should we do? I'll do whatever you say, just give me an order. Use your own full head for once. The world may be ending, but I'm going to keep doing my job. Not because of reason, though, it's because I'm a professional, and that's what professionals do. That's right, we'll remain a rock standing in the storm. That's the spirit. You have to give the young a good example to live by. We did heavy labor for free, lining up as ordered for hours. Why were we acting like slaves for them? I can remember what I did, but not why I didn't question it. It wasn't all just a dream, was it? Whatever it was, it gives me the chills. I hope it never happens again. My child saw something to the north, a great dragon made of light. I see, a lot of folks saw the same thing, but the Abbey hasn't said a peep about it. I don't care if they lie, I just want to hear something. I can't stand left being in the dark like this. Complaining all the time and never lifting a finger. Don't you think that's kind of pathetic?
I thought I could make things work out if I just got to the capital, but finding a job here isn't easy.
We worked so hard and lived so well in that town. Why did this have to happen to us?
We should tell the Abbey what happened. They'll help us and kill all those evil demons.
We know that place better than anyone. We can help the Abbey recapture it. I'll never forgive those demons. Or the Lord of Calamity. I'm sorry.
Merkio is our homeland. We won't let it go without a fight. Here, the shepherd will surely aid us. He won't suffer a demon to squat on his doorstep. What in blazes is going on? The fool takes on the fancy title and then goes on and gets humiliated by demons. Exorcists are supposed to save us, even if it costs them their own lives. It's true, the strength of exorcists is diminished. But the Abbey's mission is of doing all it can to defend the people remains unchanged. I heard about the dragon that appeared north of here. Do you think it'll attack the city? The gates of Loegres will not fall easily, not even to a dragon. Now I ask you to remain calm. Panic is the biggest threat facing us right now. You can't expect the Empire or the Abbey to do everything. I've gathered up what I can to help out. Make good use of it. There's nothing to worry about. Lord Artorius isn't the only weapon in the Abbey's arsenal. There's Legate Shigure and Lord Melchior, don't forget. They'll make any demon regret the day it was spawned. Aye, so we need to stick together. If we don't, we'll just be in the way of our superiors.
Showtime, Majelu! Come out and face me, preferably unprepared!
Majelu isn't doing any shows right now.
Why not? Oh, did she get scared when she heard that Bienfu and I were teaming up?
No. Majelu and her teacher had a big fight. From what I've heard, it sounds like she's run away from home.
Do you know what happened?
She just kept going on about how she wanted a break from practicing.
So, she's young. She probably just wants to go out and have some fun.
Preposterous! If she takes even one day off, it takes 3 to get her back in form.
Even so, shouldn't you at least hear her out?
All I've done is hear her out. She mentioned something about wanting to go to the Zamahl Grotto, but I wouldn't have any...
Did you say Zamahl Grotto? That place is a nest of vicious demons.
What?
Vicious demons, you say? If Majelu really went there, then victory could end up being mine by default.
This isn't a joking matter. We have to go look for Majelu.
My precious Lulu.
Zamahl Grotto is a den of demons in Majelu's head there. We need to call the Abbey for help. Lulu, why would she go to such a dangerous place? Here the Lord of Calamity is a female demon with the head and body of a gorilla. A female gorilla demon? Egads. Everyone describes Velvet like a deviant art OC with too many attributes. Another batch of world-famous Loegres stew is ready. If you aren't worried about what's in it, line it on up. The world is in trouble, but I still offer service with a smile. That's what a maid is supposed to do. Is the world going back to the time before the Advent? It could be. The 3 years Lord Artorius has blessed us with may soon seem like a pleasant momentary dream. Yeah, I left my key in the room and the door automatically locked again. System based on reason sure can be annoying at times. Automatic locking doors, really? The exorcists are all sad because their Malaks went away. That's why I'm praying that their Malaks come back. Lord Artorius is way too strong to lose. I mean, his exorcist card is rank 10, and it's been banned from official tournaments. Grown-ups need to get it together. Our future is on the line here. Adults should be role models. We shouldn't be learning from bad examples. Unrest has been spreading since the exorcists have grown weaker, and the prince has been rallying the people. Now's the time for we, the people, to stand united. Who could say no to a gesture like that? And remember it, the Great Empyrean and Lord Artorius did something to all of us in the capital. Yes, it was as though our minds were erased, a most disturbing event. It's happening, our band, the Fantastics, is making our debut street performance. To revitalize the music scene in Westgan. No, to inspire the hearts of all. Yeah, that's a fantastic goal.
Hey, it's you guys. Remember me? We met during that whole thing with the Swordbreaker. You convinced me to stop being a bandit.
Yes, I remember you. You made it to Loegres.
Yeah, I finally saved enough to open up my bandit cuisine restaurant. I'm just looking for the right location now.
You didn't steal that money, did you?
Hey, I said I stopped being a bandit, didn't I? I took on honest work to save up for this. Repairing roads, delivering relief supplies, lots of hard labor.
You really did turn over a new leaf. I think what you've done is incredible.
Really? All right. It was all worth it just to see that smile.
Now that you've become a good man, I'm sure that even more wonderful things will come your way.
Have you decided on your menu?
Almost. I've got the eggless wild mushroom omelet and the highwayman's stew, but I feel like I need one more standout dish. There's a tavern in this town that has mabo curry that's just out of this world. I want to try to beat them. Do you have any good ideas for me? Maybe something that'll help me draw in the ladies?
Maybe add a dessert menu? That might help. I know, like a theft by chocolate cake. Or a roasted pear crème brûlée tart?
Well, that's certainly aggressive.
Yeah, those sound great. Now my menu's complete. Hey, when I'm a big success, you want to get hitched?
You shouldn't tease an exorcist.
I'm not teasing. I'm serious. Marry me.
Well, good luck with your restaurant.
Ooh, rejection hurts.
Miss Holier Than Thou delivered some just desserts.
Sweet rejection. It'd make a good cake name.
The taste of defeat is bittersweet.
I won't give up on sweet rejection or my future. No matter what life throws at me, I'll keep pieing. I received word that Prince Percival is at the villa. No way, I'm not going to assassinate him for you. There's no need, the boss and he have become drinking buddies. And I don't know whether to be pleased about that or not. Unauthorized gatherings and speeches are against the rules, but a cat lover is always free to share his love of cats. If that were forbidden, I'd turn in my uniform. Cats are not just objects, they are mankind's irreplaceable companions. If eliminating them is supposedly reason, well, then I stand against reason. Cats are living things and they deserve our respect. Malakhim really were hunting people, weren't they? It all feels unreal to me. They must have been stray Malakhim that got away from their exorcists. If they started attacking people when they aren't leashed, maybe we're better off without them. Ultimately, I'm a self-centered coward. But I'd like to be a bit more honest with myself, like my cat-loving companion. Everyone is restless and concerned. Please ask the Lord Shepherd for some words to calm them. Lord Artorius is readying himself for the final battle ahead. I'm afraid I'm unable to disturb him at this time. Come on, smile. I know I'm old, but I'm still afraid of demons. I still don't want to die. I wish I could smile, but I feel the same way. It's pitiful, I know, but I can't help it. I don't think it's pitiful at all. I'm praying to the Great Empyrean. I want the Exorcist to beat the Lord of Calamity. I'll never lose faith in the Lord Shepherd. It's trying times like these that he needs our support the most. Right, the Lord Shepherd values people's help just like anyone else, isn't that right? Okay, you're right again. Can we change the subject now, please? Prayer brings solace to the one praying. That is purpose enough. Are you certain it is wise to leave the Empyrean's throne undefended? It's the will of Lord Artorius. He ordered that our remaining forces be used in the city's defense. I never would have imagined that Malakhim had their own wills and desires. That is only part of it. They are also aware, just like humans. They are no mere tools, but companions deserving of loyalty and respect. They serve heaven just as the old religion said. We have made a grave, shameful misunderstanding. Great Empyrean Nominat, please bring salvation to the world. Please save humanity. Please bring salvation to mankind. If all are not to be saved, then I beg you spare at least the children. Oh wow, you look so cute together, and your new song is the best. This is getting grim. First it was Oscar and Teresa, now Shigure and Melchior too have died in the line of duty. It can't be, that would leave only Artorius left. The shepherd may be, but he's still only one man. Can he overcome demons that can slay legates?
The Lord of Calamity has brought fear to the entire kingdom. Grim whisperings echo through the streets in every town.
It's gloom and grief all around. So many people at church have lost someone close to them.
But it is in the saddest times when smiles are most needed. Dark expressions cast dark shadows.
Smile in the face of sadness.
Now that's a real man. That old guy knows what's what.
I'm not saying you need to make light of everything, but try to leave a little room for joy in your life.
Like when you eat good food, or see a beautiful flower.
Or even this fountain. Water wells forth, a symbol of hope. Even though life may be hard, I keep at it. I work hard so that this fountain never runs dry.
And I'll help you maintain it, so that it stays a place where people can come to feel at ease.
We used to play around this fountain as kids, just as well we didn't break it. I miss my mommy. I was mean to her when I saw her. I want to say sorry. It's alright, she understands and she forgives you. She's your mommy, after all. Don't cry anymore. Look, even the dogs are saying it's alright. Woof woof. Thank goodness, my four-legged friends are safe. I'm so grateful.
Now that there are less exorcists around, we can rely on the Abbey to do everything for us.
We need to start by doing what we can do to make this world a brighter place.
So where are you going to start?
With everything as harsh as it is now, people feel like they need to sacrifice excess and live frugally. I agree that we should act in moderation and refrain from excessive luxury. But we need joy to keep us going, right?
That's why we've decided to open up a restaurant. We want to make people happy by making good food and good drink.
What sort of food will you make?
That's what I'm researching now. I'm walking the world, trying different foods.
I heard they have this amazing Mabo curry, but to be honest, the place looks a little intimidating.
Just treat it like it's any other restaurant. I've been in there, and the Mabo curry is great.
Really? So it's a Mabo curry even the kids can like? I gotta try me some of this.
I wish you wouldn't call me a kid.
My bad. I didn't mean to step on your pride there. I was too preoccupied with thinking about our restaurant's mission statement, and I neglected to consider your feelings. I'm terribly sorry.
It's not that big of a deal. But what do you mean by mission statement anyway?
We're a restaurant that's fun for the whole family. Our slogan is, we'll feed you from the cradle to the grave.
It's supposed to be a place people eat. You might not want to mention graves.
I think a person would need a lot of courage to go eat there.
Whoa. Why didn't I think about that?
You seem to miss a lot. Are you sure you're up for running a restaurant?
We'll be fine. I studied up on a lot of restaurant management, and I plan on hiring a really good chef. All that's left is to select a menu and come up with a new slogan.
Instead of cradle to grave, how about from this life to the next life?
Your food's killing them either way.
Rats. I can't think of anything.
How about fine dining from baby teeth to dentures? Not bad, eh?
That's fantastic. It gets rid of that whole dying thing. I love it. We'll use it.
They've got a long road ahead of them.
Fine dining from baby teeth to dentures will open soon. Give your taste buds a real treat. We're trying to come up with a stew for the restaurant. We need something unique to set it apart. Let's try for something a gourmet would give a 75 or even an 85. I'm not sure I'd want to think of dentures while eating, to be honest.
Welcome.
You came back.
I did. This place is important to me.
Are you sure it's okay to be in a town like this?
Don't worry about us. Besides, I'm more worried about the bar. I'm only away for a little while, and look at this place. The casks are empty, and all the food tastes like dirt. Just a little bit ago, we finally got a delivery in. It was barely enough to open up shop.
Do you have enough to make Mabo curry?
I do.
Great!
Thanks for worrying about us. But leave the town to the townsfolk. You should just focus on what you have to do. Just make sure you don't have any regrets.
Thanks, Tabatha.
I heard you guys managed to beat Shigure Rangetsu.
Word travels fast again, as usual.
As I understand it, succession of the Rangetsu clan goes to the one who kills his predecessor. That means you're the successor, Rokuro. Or have you taken the name Shigure now?
You have to kill the head of the clan to succeed them?
I don't intend to step up as the new head. But how do you know about my family's customs?
We're all part of the same underworld. Word travels. A long time ago, we tried to assassinate another Shigure, but we lost 30 of our number instead.
Naturally. It'd take more than that to do a Shigure in.
In retrospect, I wonder if even 300 men would have been enough. Your Shigures are a tough bunch. Look at your brother. He was a legate.
Yeah, he was probably the strongest head the clan ever had.
That being said, did you know there's a demon out there not even he managed to cut down?
Are you serious?
That must be some crazy demon if a legate couldn't even take it down.
Tell me about it.
It was a swordsman who looked like a dragon. Shigure was sent to exterminate it, but came away empty-handed. And quite recently, it was sighted at the Empyrean's throne.
Sounds like a job only I can handle.
Wait. You're not the only one here. Only fools rush in.
Don't bother, Majelu.
Yeah, you should know better. He won't listen.
Besides, I think we're all fools here.
Point taken.
A dragon swordsman not even Shigure could kill. I'm getting excited just thinking about it.
Good luck.
Not even Shigure Rangetsu was able to defeat the dragon swordsman. And now he's at the Empyrean throne according to my sources. Madam Eleanor, can I ask a personal favor? Yes, what is it? I have a treasured exorcist card, a rank 5 Eleanor I'd like you to autograph. An exorcist card of me, and even adults bloodwing butterflies no less, or collecting them. Your card was recalled, so it's incredibly rare. It's priceless among obsessive collectors. Obsessive collectors. I'm not sure I understand all of this, but I'm still honored. Leaked information is now under Prince Percival's direct control. He and the boss will be working together to stabilize society from all sides. I see, we'll need to develop a new network just in case. It still appears we all should have given the prince more credit. That's the truth, he's got what it takes to deal with outlaws of all stripes. I gave in to my fear, but my comrades, they were ready for what would come. And it's a good thing too, if you stay strong, you never hear the end of it. I can hear your mother yelling at you now. What are you doing here? It's too early. This is not the time for squabbling. To the church, bureaucracy and nobility must come together or else the nation and humanity will crumble. Indeed, we can resume our struggle for dominance once the dust has settled. Take care of the children, the elderly, and the infirm first. Be ready and confident. If we falter, it won't be long before the citizens follow suit. As an officer of the Imperial Army, I will act with will and reason. Prince Percival is a confusing man. He used to be so perfect it was creepy, like he wasn't real, almost. Now he's going around hand in hand like an average commoner. It's won me over in an odd way. It is a time of crisis, but we still have exorcists that are fit for combat. And what's more, there are some Malakhim who say they will fight for humanity of their own volition. Even if Shepherd Artorius falls, we shall fight for as long as at least one of us still stands. Very well, we too shall vow to do the same. Velvet, if you succeed in stopping Artorius, I intend to eliminate all mention of this Shepherd and this exorcist from the official histories. You'll pretend as though nothing happened. Yes, on the surface at least, but the memory will live on in the hearts of the people. They will be saviors, wizards, swindlers, according to how people remember them. An echo of how people remember those born with resonance in the past. Those who bear both prayer and ideals walk thorny paths indeed. Indeed they do, but that is how it should be. I believe that those who can bring hope to the world are those who accept, love even, humans' chaotic nature. Alright, but if I can't stop Artorius, all your efforts will have been in vain. Even so, I will resist until the bitter end. I have words for Artorius and the Nominat. What's wrong with being a flawed human being? The Church of the Empyreans is undergoing some heavy reorganization before spreading the word again. In times of trouble, people need something they can have faith in. It has not been officially announced, but the Crown Prince has been in hiding. Soon he will ascend to the throne as the 5th King of Midgand. That's too bad. And also great news? I guess. Who can say? Given the circumstances, it will be a difficult time to rule. His Royal Highness intends to revise the calendar in order to help the people make a fresh start. Revise it how? Well, we currently use the Desolation calendar, right? Precisely, the new calendar will be called the Greenwood calendar. Ah, yes, I say that's a lot more cheerful. I see, so Prince Percival has stamped his ideals onto it. King Percival, I should say. I'm well aware of your background, but you must consider appearances when visiting the royal palace. A grown woman exposing her thighs and her midriff, it's not like a noblewoman. That rough spirited appeal is too suggestive for a place of solemnity. So wait, are you telling me off or hitting on me? The nobility is the embodiment of purity and refinement. I cannot abide by an alliance with a dubious band that calls itself the Bloodwing Butterflies. Wait, remember you ordering some marble curry the other day? Marble curry is a worthy dish, that is just a fact. And I am a man who respects facts. We're using this chance to expand our network to encompass the nobility and even the royal family. An outlaw never rests when the opportunity knocks. Well, hello there, we have cool rooms to relax in.
Ugh, I can't sleep. I think I'm going to head down to the beach and check things out.
I'm with you. Some things just can't be avoided.
You're going to look for that talking PENGYON, aren't you?
What makes you say that? We're just going on a walk.
Look, Velvet! There's a PENGYON!
Think it might be the talking one?
Oh, good evening. Lovely weather, isn't it?
It really talked!
I can't believe it. Something I eat can talk?
Huh? Wait, do you guys eat us PENGYONs too?
Why does it matter?
Please, answer my question. It's very important.
I'm sorry, but yes, I eat them.
And I'll happily devour most anything if I have to.
Well then, I suppose you people are just like the others who came before. I can't let you keep doing that.
Oh, and what's a cutesy little Pengyon like you plan on doing about us big bad humans?
He changed into a human!
What the hell are you?
I'm sorry for deceiving you all, but I can't let you hurt any more Pengyons!
So this is our excuse to fight the CAMEO battle. Jude is a fist fighter, so he doesn't have too much range, and of course I have everyone spread out so that they can spam spells, since he is gonna guard and dodge a lot anyways. Somehow I found him easier than Zavid, I don't know why. He doesn't seem to respond to my attacks quite as well as Zavid does. He doesn't break out of combos nearly as much as Zavid either. Well, relatively speaking. He'll still break out of them when I don't want him to, of course. Also, looks like Scale Crusher might not work very well against short opponents. I think he's pretty short in his base game as well. That might explain it. Hopefully I'll give him an advantage in his own game, so I can maybe accidentally dodge some of the higher hitting attacks from enemies, if that ever gets on PC. Not gonna hold my breath though. Okay, maybe I'll change out for Define Conviction.
Blade of Heaven will pierce my
Mirage Blitz. It lets him go through me and gun for someone else. Fortunately, the AI seems to be doing pretty well against him. Here's my opportunity to attack. I may have activated it too hastily there. Sure, I managed to get the chain bonus so it's efficient, but it did not finish him off.
Ready to die?
Actually, his defense is kind of high, isn't it? I feel like I'm not doing that much damage to him.
Here they come! There's no stopping them now! Good!
Maybe if I had kept going after a chain, no, that Fairy art would have knocked him down and broken the chain anyways. Now is probably my best opportunity to actually get a chain combo on him.
No mercy! Wounds that will
Not a chance!
Really need to get the other armory asteroids so I can get more max BG for everyone. That will take a lot of farming. If I could have extended everyone's Mystic Art chain even further, that would have been better.
Too strong. I turned back into a Pengyon. No matter.
Wait, why are you so intent on fighting us when you're outnumbered?
I have to protect my fellow Pengyons from the likes of poachers like you.
Poachers?
We're not poachers, I swear. We just came here to see a talking Pengyon.
Really? But then, why did you guys say you eat Pengyons?
Sorry, I guess we should have explained more clearly. This one will eat anything.
Yeah, sorry about that.
And as for me, the only Pengyon I ever eat is what I buy properly at the market.
We're not good people, but we're not those kinds of villains either.
Oh, well in that case, I should apologize for jumping to conclusions and picking a fight. I just ran into some Pengyon poachers earlier, and I'm afraid I'm a little on edge right now.
Those must be the other people who've spotted you here. They're all sick in bed just from the shock of meeting you. Small fries like them, I bet they'll think twice before they try to poach another animal.
So, What are you then? Some special representative of PENGYON kind?
No, I'm Jude Mathis. I'm a medical student from Rize Maxia.
A medical student from Rize Maxia?
It's in a different world from yours. Actually, I'm a human just like you all, but somehow I was flung into this dimension, and when I came to, I looked like this.
So, basically, you're a human from another world, but when you came here, it made you turn into a PENGYON?
This story of yours, quite a tale. The whole thing's pretty hard to believe.
It certainly is. However, when I was lost and confused, the PENGYONs here were kind to me and took me in as their own. I wanted to repay the favor to them since they've done so much for me.
So you've been protecting them from any poachers who come.
But don't you have bigger things to worry about right now? Looks to me like you're too soft-hearted.
I get that a lot.
Well, we've heard your story. But even if it is true, it doesn't sound like there's anything we can do for you.
Don't worry about me. I'll figure out how to get home on my own, one way or another. The problem is that a friend of mine got sent to this world with me, but I haven't been able to find her. My hunch is that she's also turned into a PENGYON. You haven't heard of any other talking PENGYONs, have you?
Can't say I have. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
What kind of person is this friend of yours? Maybe we'll run into her later.
Her name is Mila. She has pretty red eyes and long golden hair. She carries herself with dignity and possesses a commanding presence. What else? Oh, and one of her quirks is that whenever she sees something tasty, she drools.
That's an interesting quirk.
You mean she actually drools?
Also, she's known as the Lord of Spirits because she's accompanied by 4 summon spirits with command over the elements.
Ooh, Lord of Spirits. How royal sounding.
Got it. If we hear anything, we'll let you know.
It may be hard, but try to keep your spirits up, Jude.
Thank you all so much. I hope you guys get a lead on Mila.
You care about her even more than yourself.
Well, how do I put it? She's just a really special person to me, I guess.
Fair enough.
Champion Ignicite. Raise chances of getting level 4 random skills.
A talking PENGYON? I didn't dream that up, right?
No, that PENGYON was very real. Or rather, it seems to actually be a human named Jude.
He said he came from another world. No matter how much we see, life is still full of mysteries, isn't it?
He's got guts, I'll give him that. It'd be nice if we could help him somehow.
He's kind to PENGYONs, too.
If he was telling the truth, that would make him a castaway from another dimension. We seafarers always help out anyone who's adrift.
Personally, I'm curious about this Mila girl, the Lord of Spirits. She might have a connection to the 4 Empyreans, or even Inominat himself.
Seems unlikely, but I suppose anything's possible. Just in case, I'll keep everything Jude the PENGYON told us in mind.
Oh, have you heard about the talking? Let's put that rumor to rest, shall we? Getting Yseult was a real pain. The weather and the currents were going wild. It's like nature herself is throwing a fit. You too, eh? I heard things like that from a lot of people lately. Is this because the Empyreans have awoken? It is. As for the effect it will have on our world, who can say?
I know you guys. I heard you put a real dent in the Exorcist's strength.
I take it you're a Bloodwing? Got any new information for us?
With all the turmoil, there's a lot of noise out there. But I've heard one rumor that stands out. So there was this skilled Exorcist Praetor at the top of his game, yeah? Apparently, he got taken down by a PENGYON.
Oh? And how'd this Pengyun supposedly pull that off?
I know it sounds like I'm pulling your leg, but I'm serious. The Praetor said the Pengyun attacked with arts of earth, water, fire, and wind.
The 4 elements.
That's not all. From what I hear, this Pengyun sports red eyes and a golden coat. They call it Goldapin.
All right. So where is this Goldapin?
The attack happened in the Figal ice caps. But I gotta warn you guys, Goldapin is said to be an ominous creature that signals the end of the world. Listen, I'm telling you this for your own good. Whatever you do, you'd better steer clear.
Why would you say that? Oh, now we have to check this out.
So it's a Pengyun with red eyes, a gold coat, and control over all 4 elements? That must mean...
They're calling her Goldapin, huh?
I've seen a lot of things out there, but never anyone who has mastered all 4 elements. Excluding myself, of course.
Whatever she is, if she's taken down a Praetor, she might be willing to work with us.
Or, you know, it could be a trap.
This strengthens the case that she could be connected to the 4 Empyreans.
Either way, we should probably go and find out.
I'll send word to Jude and Yseult.
Hold on. That might complicate the situation.
We promised we'd let him know if we heard anything. I'm just staying true to our word.
Fine. But I have my own way of doing things, too.
Goldapin, master of elemental arts, lives in the Figal ice caps. Stay away from there, whatever you do.
Another hunting team sent to Hexen Isle was wiped out. Maybe we really are in over our heads.
Quit your whining. If we don't take out that dragon, we'll never get into the Calyx. We're operating under the direct order of Lord Artorius himself.
But how can we hope to complete our mission without Lord Shigure and the other legates?
There's a dragon on Hexen Isle?
Perhaps the one that was caught in the Calyx got loose?
I don't think so. It sounds like the one we fought some time ago.
It has to be Silva.
Rein it in, kiddo. That dragon is bad news. I rather like not being a smear on the ground or a slowly dissolving mass inside a dragon's digestive tract. We'd best leave it be.
What? Do you feel obligated to help him?
Not exactly. Even when we were together, we never talked. I mean, we didn't have any feelings or free thought. We were just there. If you'd taken him with you instead of me, I'd probably have turned into a dragon by now myself. He's beyond saving, but at the very least, I want him to be at peace.
It's your funeral. I'll stick around to clean up what's left.
I'll go too.
Me too.
I'm in. Everyone deserves closure.
Oh, to be young and fearless. You do realize if we lose, there won't even be any dental records left to identify us by?
But even if we win, it's Silva is still fated to fight the party in Zestiria. The Dragon Hellkite is invading Hexen Isle. Someone has to stop it. But the Abbey hasn't the resources.
There's our little runaway!
Everyone's pinning their hopes on you, Majelu.
Don't worry! Magilu's here to help!
This boss mostly focuses on magic, but she can also summon other mage-type enemies, which would be pretty bad for Velvet because of her low arts defense. You know, it might be best to try to control their numbers a bit. And they also have different weaknesses from the main boss, so that's a bit bad for my muscle memory. But they should die in one combo. I don't think they have... Do they have power links? I think they do. I have to hope my allies can deal with the minor enemies. Yeah, it's good. Even if I can use Fairy mode, taking magic damage is still going to cause my Fairy mode to run out faster. Sanitize. Ow. I'm glad I managed to recover from that one quick enough. This time I managed to dodge it and get a free soul out of it. I didn't pick up. Okay, picked up a soul just at the last millisecond. That was good. That'll give me a bit more momentum to use against the boss. Okay, I might have been a bit too hasty in using my Mystic Art there, but I didn't continue the chain. The good thing about Velvet having all the Armory Asteroid bonuses is that if I activate my Mystic, I can always activate one Mystic Art early and still have enough for a Mystic Art chain later on. I am low on hit points. If I take one hit, I die. But I managed to stagger the enemy in time. No, do not sanitize me. I am already clean. I have Crown Fire as well. No, it might be the mooks that are casting Crown Fire. Well, the casting line's pointing towards everyone. At least they're pointing towards someone who has the AI to dodge it, unlike me. Yes, that means the AI is better than me. Uh-oh, no, they're pointing at me now. At least I still have enough souls to hopefully continue this. We are so close. Yes, got chain. I don't know how I got my multiplier so high, but look at that. Look at that damage compared to what I was doing against Jude earlier. That's insane.
Ready to die? Whatever comes next. This is just the first step. To kill you. Howling dragon.
Now, with a single breath, they appear. Here they come.
I think it's because of Velvet's title. The more hits are in the combo already, the more damage she'll deal. I think that helped her a lot for her initial at the beginning of the Mystic Art chain.
There are none who can resist.
That was a beautiful finish. I finally got a decent chain there too. Sure had me going there for a while. Increases the time enemy is stunned.
Thank you for saving me.
We heard you stood up to Valta and ran away. Is that right?
No, it's not like that.
Say no more. I used to have a real pain of a teacher, too. I know what it's like. Teachers aren't good for much other than running their mouths and bossing people around. They just try to pick out your flaws. They don't even see how hard their students work for them.
Yeah. Valta wouldn't even listen to me when I tried explaining why I wanted to come here. He's always like that. All he cares about is dancing. He won't talk about anything else. It's just that sometimes there are other things I want to talk about.
Huh. I hear you on that. Surely you can see you don't need to work yourself to death just to please that mean old man. If you need somewhere to go, we always have room in Magilu's menagerie.
I don't know. I don't think I'm cut out for it.
Lulu, are you all right?
Sir? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Don't you know this place is dangerous?
I heard there might be an herb here that could
make your injury stop hurting so much.
You came here for me? What were you thinking? You think it's just all right to throw your incredible talent down the drain like that?
Now, just a minute.
Lulu, the only thing I care about anymore is seeing you become the greatest dancer in the world. I know it's selfish of me. I don't mind if you hate me for it. Just whatever you do, don't waste your talent. Lulu, your dancing brings so much joy to people, and it's during a time when there isn't a lot of joy to go around.
Valta.
No! Horrible, terrible, contrived! What kind of shoddy performance is this? You're a disgrace to Magilu's menagerie! You're an eyesore! Get out of my sight!
Huh? What's with you?
I'm saying this isn't the place to be doing any of this! Magic Cam!
It's so pretty.
Fear the might of Magilu, the greatest witch in 100 years! A third-rate dancer like you can't even hope to compete with the likes of me. Stand in awe, student and teacher alike!
As if we would. I might not be able to compete at your level right now, but just you wait. One day my dancing will beat you. Me and my teacher's dancing won't lose, even if it's to your magic.
Lulu.
Oh, really? Then it sounds like you and your teacher have lots of work ahead of you. But whenever you want to challenge Magilu's menagerie, we'll be ready.
Thank you, Magilu.
Huh? For what?
I mean, for spurring Majelu on. Color me surprised.
Well, I don't know if I'd say that.
Who can say? It's anybody's guess what Majelu and Valta do from here on out.
Very true. She could be crushed under the weight of his expectations. She could simply reach her limit and lose hope. Either teacher or student could abandon the other. And say she one day meets his standards of perfection. Who knows whether it would even make her happy?
Magilu, are you sure you aren't talking about...
I'll say this much. It's human nature to end up wanting to stay with someone, if that person is someone who needs you.
Humans are weak like that.
But that's what also makes them human.
Yeah, you're right.
Look at me. I don't even have a punchline for this one.
Yeah, are you sure you're not running a fever?
It's all right. It's a nice change of pace. Yes, but only on occasion.
Miss Magilu, what's gonna happen to all that material I practiced for her act?
Nothing, obviously.
Yeah!
There's your punchline.
There. Arcane bottle. Cats obtain Afro Puff. Grape gel. Drop ball obtained. Bunch of gold. Red rosemary. Mithril fragment. Dinner bottle. Grape gel obtains. Soul bottle. Elixir. Red saffron. Ember paper. Okay. Got 21k. Not bad this time, but still not good enough for endgame equipment. Oh, that's the dragon demon they were talking about. Armory Asterite 8. Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Tales of Berseria. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.